Hi, everybody. It's Lisa from Couple of Pickers. Whoops, this way, right there. With a long-awaited video, at least it took me a long time to get it done, of translating the UK. Let's try that again. Hey, everybody. It's Lisa, and good morning, YouTube. What a hole! You know, oh, boy, that was a big crash. Hi, everybody. It's Lisa with Couple of Pickers right there. Coming to you with a long-awaited video. Well, it took me a long time to do it, so does that count as long-awaited? But anyway, this is the one where I've taken some of the words and phrases that I've heard from some of my favorite international, from the UK and Australia sellers, and I've translated them into common old, good old American English. So hopefully this will be helpful for you. It was fun for me. If I get anything wrong, you guys put it down in the comments, or if I left out something, put it down in the comments and let me know. And maybe we'll do another one of these later. So without any more ado, let's get started. There we go. Translate. This is my wonderful PowerPoint skills, y'all. Isn't it great? Translating UK and AU words and phrases into USA English. Oh, I'm so excited. These are words that I've heard with our UK sellers, such as charity shop. They'll say they went to the charity shop. That's the equivalent to our thrift stores. The next word, boot. In America, we give you the boot, which means we kick you out, or we have a nice pair of boots we wear on our feet. But in the UK, a boot is your trunk. Could be a car trunk, could be, I guess, an SUV hatchback, but still, that's a trunk. So when they say they go to car boot sales, that means it's the equivalent of our flea market. They go to a field or an open space, open up the trunk, set up a table, or put it out on the ground, and they have a sale, similar to our flea markets. A jumble sale. A jumble sale is the equivalent of our rummage sale, kind of like yard sales. They don't have those. They're not called by that name. Also, an interesting fact is they don't have a lot of estate sales like we do. They don't have them formalized and everything. I think we should all go over and maybe start an estate sale company. Maybe we could do really good over there. Here's one I heard one time in a chat room I was in, that somebody had caught the lurgy. And I'm thinking, oh my God, who did they catch? No, it's not anybody on the FBI's most wanted list. It's the equivalent of cold or flu. So if they caught the lurgy, same thing as us as catching the flu. And quick side note on this, the reason why they said that is because I said I had the creeping crud. So that's what they equivalated to me. Creeping crud is the same as catching the lurgy. To nick something. Now, we say we nick something, that's when we make like a small cut on something. Or, hey, my son's name is Nick. But over there, if you nick something, you're stealing. A spanner. Spanner was one that threw, I think, a lot of us. We see it in the chats where they'll ask, is there a spanner here? But a spanner, from what I understand, is an adjustable wrench, which, you know, in our YouTube world, in the chat, a blue wrench is a moderator. So therefore, a spanner is a moderator. Chuffed. Kind of like this word. I think it's kind of funny. Which is funny because it means very happy. So you can be chuffed about something. For example, my giant animal sold for much more money than I thought it would. So I was very chuffed, or I was chuffed. I don't even have to say very, since it means very happy. Speaking of stuffed animals, if you haven't seen the series that Tracy, uniquely me and I did on YouTube, you can catch it part 1 on Tracy's channel and part 2 on my channel, Couple of Pickers. You'll be very interested to find out. Plush can really be a good thing to buy. You can get chuffed over plush. A bloke, we've all heard that, which simply means a man. Cheeky. I know this word because I watch BBC series and also because I sell Webkins, and one of their Webkins name is a cheeky monkey. So I thought I had to look that up way back when I first started selling them. And cheeky means playful or mischievous. Bloody, we've all heard that word. Bloody, bloody hell. Of course, in the U.S., bloody means exactly what it means. Something's bloody. Somebody's been cut. Somebody's been, whatever. Blood's everywhere. Over there, it means very, or they can use it as an emphasizing word, or it can be a mild curse word. So bloody is not necessarily a good thing over there, but bloody hell, we hear that quite a bit sometimes in the chats. Bollocks. Kind of like the way this word sounds, but like it even more after I found out what it means. Bollocks means an expression of annoyance or distaste, or literally it means testicles. So either you're disgusted with something or it's balls, your choice. Brilliant. Now in the US, brilliant is smart, but over there, they might say brilliant to mean exciting or wonderful. Gutted. Now, in the good old USA, gutted, like I gutted a fish. And again, y'all know I'm from the South, so we do some fishing down here. So we gut fish all the time when we clean them. But over there, if you're gutted, it can mean you're incredibly disappointed. As in, Rob went to the bin store and they were closed. He was gutted. That's usually how it goes. Dodgy. Do like this word, and I do use it often. And I'm not even from the UK, but as in you hear them use American words, we also use words from there because we watch BBC, because we have people over here that are from the UK, and because they're just fun words. Let's just face it. Dodgy, not quite right or suspicious. That guy that walked past me looked dodgy. Gobsmacked. Again, another word. I just like the way it rolls off your tongue. Gobsmacked. Maybe because it has smack in it. Not really sure. Shocked or surprised beyond belief. When my plush sold for what it did, Tommy Bernard was gobsmacked. Hi, Tommy. Kerfuffle. Again, just a fun word to roll off the tongue. Fuffle. Kerfuffle. A skirmish or fight or an argument. When Rob tried to meet me, we had a kerfuffle. You guys that watch my channel will get that. Knackered. Again, just a fun word. I must say, UK, hats off to having some of the most fun words. Just enjoying the heck out of these. Very tired. After a long day at the bins, I was knackered. Mate. A friend, a pal. That's rubbish. Rubbish in the US means trash, for the most part. Over there, it's a lie. I don't believe you. One of my favorite words of all time, wanker. And I say that because my son, I always tell this story, so you know me, if you watch my channel, guys, I'm going to tell a story. Wanker. My son, who loved to play Xbox Call of Duty when it first came out, he was a terrific player. So he would stay up all hours of the night and he would play people from different countries. One of his favorite groups to play was from the UK. So it was not surprising to walk in and hear him calling everybody wankers and hear them calling him back. So anyway, that's how I got introduced to the word wanker. Jerk, or a common jest among friends. There we go. Now, these ones perplex me, I must admit. Chips, as you always hear them talk about fish and chips. They're really French fries, not freedom fries, French fries. Crisps, which are potato chips, which kind of makes sense. But chips are fries, and chips are crisps. So you got to wrap your head around that. It's a little confusing. Bangers and mash. Now, I know what this is because I watch Food Network, but some people didn't. Somebody actually asked this in a chat I was in, so I thought I'd throw it in here. Bangers are sausages and mash are mashed potatoes. So sausages and mashed potatoes. Quid. Now, we hear words about what things cost, and this word gets thrown in there, quid. Now, I know pound and I know euros, But quid, I didn't know what it was. So I had to look that up and come to find out quid is the same as a pound. So 1 quid is 1 pound. 5 quid is 5 pounds. Same difference. Just same word means the same as a pound. There we go. So a fiver is 5 pounds. A tenner is 10 pounds. 20, a 20er? No, that would just be ridiculous. Just fivers and tenners, guys. Chinwag. Now, we all know who our favorite UK seller that has chinwags, and that would be Zahir. So he's the one that taught us all this word, which basically is a chat or a talk. A bird. Now, I learned this word, I'm going to tell you. I've seen it on movies and things, of course, so I kind of knew what it was, but there is one seller that I hear use that, and that's Andrew Moneymental. So I'm going to throw this out, Moneymental UK, for using this word for me. Bird. A woman usually in the 18 to 40-year-old age range. That makes me an old bird, but that's okay. I'm still Andrew's #1 fan. Pissed. Now, this is a word I like to use quite a bit. And over here, pissed usually means you're literally pissed off and you're mad. My dad always says it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. But in the UK, pissed means drunk. Runners. Wonder what that could be. Sneakers. Same thing as for sneakers. A jumper. We all learned this one as well, with many of us watching the resellers talk about the jumpers that they sold. Not the jumpers we see in the US. They're sweaters, guys. Now, I got some common words that I found listening to the Australian resellers. And now, again, sometimes you're going to find some of these words, same with the UK, they're the same in Australia. They use some of the same words and phrases. So there could be some intermingled in this as well. Just bear with me. Any mistakes I make, please leave me comments down here. Let me know so I can make some corrections. But here we go. Arvo, as in, I'm going to take the Arvo off. It means afternoon. Bathers or swimmers. This one's pretty easy. They're swimsuits, bathing suits. Buggered, another word. I really like buggered. Means tired. So you can be tired, you can be knackered, or you can be buggered. Take your choice, guys. They all mean the same. Dacks. They mean trousers. And here's another one I forgot to put in there, just to let you know. Trousers are pants in the UK. They do not call pants the way we do. Pants, they call them trousers. Tracky dacks. Again, just a word that is fun to say. Tracksuit, pants, sweatpants, from what I understand, athletic pants, that sort of thing. Trainers. Sneakers. So runners, trainers, sneakers, all mean the same. Sunnies. Just a fun word. I don't know what it is. Australia, you got some really fun words. Sunglasses. Okay, I must admit, I've never heard anybody say this, but when I was looking through Australian slang, I found this and I found it so amusing. Budgie smugglers. They mean man wearing a Speedo. The tale is that Australians, people would smuggle in birds, in or out. They would put them in their underwear. So a man wearing a Speedo resembles a budgie smuggler. If that's the truth, Miami is full of budgie smugglers. Just like that word. Let me know if that's really true down below. Pommy. Now this one I got from Pommy Pickard. He is Rod, of course, the Frogman, aka the Frogman. But Pommy means British. Happy Jacks. Now this is important, guys, because that's Burger King. I'm sure there's a story behind that, but I have verified that's true. Happy Jacks is Burger King. And of course, that means Macca's is McDonald's. Kind of makes it sound fancier than Mickey D's, doesn't it? Now, these two words, next two words, I got from Rob, the Aussie VHS thrifter, because on the auction that Brad and Jazz had, two Aussie thrifters, Rob auctioned off 2 coffee mugs, a stubby holder, and Vegemite. Vegemite's not on here, by the way, because I think pretty much all of us know that. You know, a Vegemite sandwich, come on, you know, men at work, you know. Anyway, stubby. Stubby is a bottle of beer. Therefore, a stubby holder would be a koozie that goes around that bottle of beer. So that's what he had included in there. A waffle. Again, learn this word from Pommy Pickers because Zahir has his chinwag, but Rod has a Wednesday waffle, which not only is cute, but it's also alliteration, which I kind of like that. That same thing as a talk or a chinwag. An op shop. An op shop in Australia is the same thing as a thrift store. So if they take the arvo off to go to the op shop, they're taking the afternoon off to go thrifting, guys. That is cool. And that brings us to the end. Oh man, it's too short, too soon. Hope it's been fun and beneficial for you guys. You learned something, you laughed a few times. And like I said, let me know down in comments what I got right and what I got wrong. What's your favorite word? And maybe we can do some more of these in the future. Take care, guys. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Right there, a couple of pickers. Talk to you later. Bye.